Alright, welcome LEGO fans to a very exciting episode of BilboBrick09's Builds. And I believe this is the first one to be in HD, so that's some exciting stuff right there. And today we have for you the balloon cart or stand, depending on what you want to call it. And this is actually a set I've borrowed from our good friend Andrew19 and Andrew30. Don't really like doing these episodes with other people around. The LEGOland exclusive set was an exception because it was a larger set, and it was especially easy to be able to split that up between different people. Most of them, however, are not. So I already did the review, it's already up there if you want to see that. We did that with not one, not two, but three guest stars. Andrew, Feanor, and Mithrandir, of course. So let's go ahead and get building. And you'll be able to see it even better now that it's in HD. So we start out with the extremely excited kid. It's almost creepily, disturbingly exciting. The look on his faces. And then we also have the balloon cart man, salesman, operator, balloon expert, whatever you want to call him. And hopefully I can, sorry Andrew if you're watching this, but hopefully I can beat Andrew's time of putting the set together with. They're too far away, aren't they? Put them out like this. So now we'll go ahead and begin construction on the actual balloon cart. Maybe I'll just move these out of the way for now. That's for the wheels, which we build now. Very small wheels. Put these on here. Next, we'll go ahead and flip it around. This is normally used as like a safe, but this time it's to store as yet uninflated balloons. In fact, these are going to go ahead and go in right now. Here's the lid for the safe. The lid, or the door, or whatever you want to call it. How exactly? I'm not used to these pieces. I hardly ever see them anymore. They used to be quite common, but now I don't see them very much. There we go. And once again, this set can only be received by ordering a shipment of Legos from the Lego store or Lego.com of over $75 or more during the month or a couple weeks in the month of June. I myself did not do it. If Mos Eisley Cantina had been out, I would have, but it wasn't, and I want to save my money up for that because I think that looks pretty cool. So, kind of do back the cantina. Quite a few pretty cool minifigures, so I'm looking forward to that one. And I wanted to save up for that instead. But at least I got to review it and do the Let's Build. Really when it comes down to it, that's what BilboBrick09 is all about. Now, it looks like our good friend Andrew may have mixed up some of the colors here. I won't blame him for that, though. I have a feeling I don't have any orange studs to replace this with. Those aren't exactly common. But I'll go take a look. Yeah, just as I thought, I didn't have any extra orange studs. But you know what we'll do instead? We'll take this one out of here and replace it with one of these red ones for now. And I'm pretty sure I do have extra red ones if we need those. Which we probably will, since I just did that. There's that. Here's this clip piece. This is a nice colorful little set, that's why I like it so much. And you get too many figures, even if one is somewhat creepy and disturbing. But it's not the first time I've seen that face. And the nozzles at the top for the gases. Most likely helium, no matter what Feanor said in the review. I think they're both helium. These go here, and I guess you can actually move these. I forgot to point that out in the review. See, that's why you need to build the set, because if you don't build the set, you don't know everything about it. Unless you watch an extremely detailed review, which is not something I did for this video. Now all that's left is to build the actual balloons, because what would a balloon stand be without some balloons? We hardly ever see these pieces in these colors, so, and they are incredibly disproportionate to the minifigures. I've never seen a balloon that big, well, except maybe at a carnival or something, or a theme park. But for the most part, I find these to be incredibly disproportionate. And one last balloon. Just stick these together with the Technic pin and put the rod in here. So we have our balloons. We'll put 3 of them in the slots there. And the last one we'll give to a little boy who looks extremely happy that he got the balloon. No money in the set, which I'm assuming means that he's giving the balloons out for free. That's nice of him. And I didn't have to use any extra pieces. So we solved that problem well, except now it's just monocolored, as yet uninflated balloons in there, but who cares? They're uninflated balloons. So, there you have the balloon cart. There's the instruction pamphlet, I'll call it. 2 minifigures, 4 balloons, 2 gas tanks, and a cart. Not a bad deal for a poly bag. Not very playable, but I think it's a nice display. Once again, it goes incredibly well with the new Fairground mixer, which is basically a little mini theme park wrapped up all in one $150 Lego set. And if you spend a little more money, you can get some power functions and bring it to life with those. You can make the Fairground mixer actually turn and spin and all that good stuff. And it comes with a bunch of other little stands and food vendors, ticket booths, stuff like that. And you can add the balloon cart to it. So I probably will not be getting that, at least not anytime soon. But if you have it, this is a perfect addition for that set. And it's good by itself too, I think. So thanks for tuning in. Check out more episodes of BilboBrick09's builds. Once again, this is the first one in HD. Hopefully there'll be many more to come. So we will see you next time. And yes, floats.